Alright folks, we're here today changing the spark plug wires to the Ferrari 328 GTS. And you can see we have the bank. What was that, the back bank or the front bank? Front bank's out, so that's what the distributor cap looks like. They run the wires like this. It's kind of wild how they just run the wire into the distributor cap and screw it right there, and that's what makes their spark. Back in '88, I guess that was simple, direct, and it worked. But for you Ferrari owners out there, no big deal. Pop off the cap, and we went out and got ourselves some spark plug wire. Didn't cost a lot. And got the what do you call these red things again? I don't know.
Extenders.
Extenders. Did not cost a lot. They were like $8 or $10 for new ones.
I think they were 11. These were
11? Okay, $11 each for new ones.
because they were all the way up to like 16 bucks a piece.
Right. Oh, there's people on eBay charging $30 a piece for the highway robbery. But here's the back of the car, just so you can see. There's two banks on these engines, so when you come to take off the distributor, of course, we pull the plugs here, 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 and the distributor sits here. You pull the distributor, there's your rotor right there, and pull it all out, take out your connector over here to your coil, and then you can proceed to, as you can see my brother doing here, he's taking out each little screw, which allows you to release the wire. We'll pull the wires back. And then the wires have these covers. So these little red covers go over the wires. That's kind of cool. So anyway, I'll pick it up once we get further along. But for you Ferrari owners out there spending big money, hey, not hard to do. All you need is a brother like mine. Who's been 49-year mechanic. But yeah, he's showing me the ropes, so thank you. Appreciate it, brother. We'll pick it up later. Hey everybody, Tony Two Shoes back with the Ferrari 328. So one of the first problems we ran into is how do you get the coil wire out of this thing when there's no screw on the back of it? All the other things have a screw on the inside that release, as you can see here, but there's no screw. Well, as it turns out, this little bouncy guy right there, what do you call that thing?
Button.
The button with the spring. You just put your fingers on it and pull it right out, nice and gentle, and the spring will come out. Make sure and get the spring, very important. And down in the very bottom there's a little screw. So unscrew that. Do not yank your coil wire out as some people might do, but not us. Why? Because my brother, he's smart. So here we go. We got all our tools. We're still working on it, but as you can see, first wire done, looking good. All the way in, coil wires in. You can see the boot. He's putting them through the boot as we go, which is smart, so they'll all be in this little tiny dookie hole right there. You don't want to tear that, because they charge you out the yin-yang for these boots. And we'll have a bank done before you know it. All right, picking back up when we pick back up. And so you can see it's 12:30. We got started about 9 o'clock. And the first bank is done. So, as you can see, all new wires replaced. Kept the original plugs and the wire covers. That's what these red things are. Got the original. I didn't need a new distributor cap. Everything was good with it. As this is a fairly new engine. Probably has less than 5,000 miles on it. So, but when they got the new engine, they didn't bother to swap out some other things like the plug wires. As you can see, there's some old hoses like over here still. So we're gradually taking care of all that stuff. At any rate, first bank is done, and a couple hours. Total cost of for all the plug wires, because we reused a lot of the hardware. Everything out the door, total cost was under $100 to do both banks. So these guys online who are advertising for $500 and some for Ferrari plug wires, you guys suck. All right, folks. So here we are. See, I got a bloody knuckle. That means I helped. I helped make things worse. Yeah. Bank number 2. Getting the wires in there, and you screw in from this side to secure the wire. How cool is that? And as you can see, putting on the new shields, putting in the new wire protectors. Well, let me show you where that guy came from. Oh yeah, back in the nether regions. Way back there. So when I tell you, you better have little tiny hands or be a mechanic. That's what you need to do, because that's where the back bank is. And of course, as you look through here, you can see all the plugs and stuff pulled out. So anyway, for you do-it-yourselfers, you can do this yourself, but best to have a trained, certified mechanic with you so he can take you to the hospital. Anyway, bank number 2 underway. Get back to you when we get back to you. 2 shoes out. All right, here we are with, you can see, completed bank number 2. Everything is wired in, tightened up. As you can see, dielectric used as prescribed by Dr. Don Craig. And nice boot, good shape. It's got the ventilating holes right across the bottom. Most people don't know that. I didn't. And those holes allow the air to come in there, which, interestingly enough, there's holes in this distributor cap for air intake. How about that? Well, I'm guessing that's what it's for. We think that's what it's for. So, bank 2 is now assembled. Now the fun part begins. Go after putting it in there in the back. Get back to you. All right, folks, here we are. We're wrapping it up. And it is 3:30 in the afternoon. And we're putting away all the spare parts. Yeah, we had our lunch break. And there it is. The back bank is now installed. Without going through the factory and spending tons of money. Thank you, brother. You're the man.